Hi everyone, welcome again to ConikiTV. What have I got here? It's called the pineapple. Some of you might or might not know it. I'm going to use it today in my protein shake. So I've just done a workout and I'm going to make another protein shake. I've done a couple of them already, but why not use something like a pineapple? But a lot of people just don't know how to cut it up. So I'm just going to show you how to actually cut it up and of course how I make my shake. Okay, so here we go. Okay, first things first, what we want to do is just take the top off. Pretty easy when you've got a sharp knife. Then we're going to cut it down the centre. And then again. So basically, we put it into quarters. And they all look like this. Okay? Then what we do basically is we take that centre hard bit out. You'll find when you cut this hard bit out, it's actually totally different to the rest of the pineapple in that it's quite fibrous. And that's why we're cutting it out, because the pineapple, the rest of it's actually underneath. Obviously I'm not going to eat a whole pineapple. Okay, that's basically done now. I'll just put these here. So what we do now is we grab this one, just cut that end off, and we're going to put the knife in around the outside like this. Notice how I don't turn the knife. What you end up with is the skin, which we don't want. I'll do the rest of it as well while I'm at it. There's nothing like eating fresh pineapple or any fresh fruit. You know, a lot of you might, not be bothered, but it's such a waste. Just do it. It takes 5 seconds. Fresh is best. If you really want to change the way you look, you've got to take control of your life and do all the things. No one's going to do them for you. As soon as you figure that out, life will begin to change. So get rid of the can of fruit and just use this. Okay, so there's our pineapple. Okay, now I'm just going to chop the pineapple up into little cubes, or better known as bite-sized pieces. Straight into the container. Remember, the longer you leave your pineapple, the softer it becomes, and also the sweeter it becomes. If you leave it too long, well, it loses that sweetness and it starts to go off. You can tell a lot by a pineapple if it's ripe by the way it smells, plus it's going to look great. Okay, it's all chopped up. Okay, so I've cut up the pineapple. It's all sitting in this container here and it's ready to go. What I've also done is I've got a bowl and I've put in my serving size of oats, and that was half a cup. Now I'm just going to zoom in so you can have a quick look at the oats. Now what you see is oats. I mean, there's nothing to it. Just have a look at it carefully here. It's basically the real McCoy. It's just basically chopped up. There's no processing involved at all. Okay, so when you choose a cereal, don't just choose stuff out of a cardboard box. You're better off eating the box. Have something raw and natural. So now I'll just combine the ingredients and you'll see the finished product. Okay, so now I've got my oats, as you can see here. I'm going to just pour the protein into it, which I mixed before. I used 100 ml of water and 20 grams of protein. I just set it on low for a while until it blended up quite thickly, because that's how I like it. And then basically I put in the pineapple. That's about it. Stir it around now. And what I do is I like to give it a few minutes so it absorbs all in, because I don't cook my oats, I just have them raw. A lot of people cook their oats. So there you have it. There's my breakfast, I'll have that. And when I make my cup of coffee, I'm just going to come back and have a quick talk to you about something. So I'm just going to have this now with a glass of water, and I'll come back to you when I have my coffee. Okay, we're back again. So I've just had my breakfast. The thing I wanted to talk to you about was that like breakfast can be anything. It doesn't have to be cereal, it can be anything. But for the example that I've done, I've used cereal. And of the cereal I use probably the purest and most natural you can get, which is oats. Okay? So I encourage you to do the same things. Stay away from the cardboard boxes, stay away from the processed stuff, because it is processed, okay? It's got sugar in it, it's got fat in it, it's got salt in it, it's got some other form of flavour in it, it's got a preservative in it, it's got all these sort of things. And they're not going to kill you today, but you have that every single day, after a week, a month, a year, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, all that stuff builds up. Stay natural and stay healthy. Okay, so that's the cereal part. Okay, fruit. I think I've done 3 so far. Now I've used strawberry, banana, and now I've used pineapple. You could use any fruit. What I said to you in one of my other videos regarding breakfast was, especially after a workout, you want to shuttle food into your muscles as fast as possible. So you want something sweet as well as your protein. Now the protein is partially digested, it's a powder. Your fruit is sweet, so it's going to get into the blood nice and quick, and the blood will shuttle to the muscle, which is waiting for nutrition. You've basically got about 30 minutes to actually do that. So just be creative with your stuff. Any fruit will do, you know. I mean, as long as you don't do the same fruit every single day, and it can be interesting. Like I use, bananas, strawberries, and what was the last thing I used? Pineapple, right? It could be anything. It could be mango, right? Just don't do it every single day. Just keep changing stuff, all right? So I hope you enjoyed today's little recipe. It's very simple. It'll keep you healthy. You stay full. It gives you plenty of energy, and you'll be fine. But just remember this, right? You're the one that needs to make the change. No one else can do it except for you. You can wish, you can ask questions, you can read books, but it's not until that single moment in your life when you turn around and you make the decision to change and you start taking control of what you put in your mouth, because you are what you eat. All right, so thanks again. Now remember, for more information regarding our stuff plus the ingredients, go to our blog, which is at www.ConikiTV.com. It should be on the bottom of your screen now. Take it easy, and see you around. Bye-bye.